All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Helen, and I absolutely love everything and all things that smell good and make you feel good. So you can tell by the clothing, okay? Your girl's filming all day today, and I'm not changing clothes. We're just getting into some fragrances. I'm giving you my 2 cents on them because I've hauled them or I haven't talked about them in a while. And there's a few things I want to compare, so I just figured let's knock it out and let's do it today. So we're going to talk about Untold from the house of Armaf, and it is the Club Date Nuit line. So let's get into it. I picked up this beautiful iridescent bottle. It reminds me of like unicorns. I don't know why. On Saturday when I went shopping for some fragrances, I've been wanting this bottle, and I think I just want to add it to the collection. Let's just be honest. I didn't need another BR540 dupe, but I wanted it, and then I wanted to split the bottle with my son if he was interested in having it, because at one point he wanted this bottle. So I'm going to put the notes on the screen, but I'm going to tell you this. The notes are pretty much simple, straight to the point, and they are saffron, jasmine, amberwood, ambergris, resin, and cedar. My 2 cents on this fragrance. I actually am wearing it today, and I wore it last night for my nighttime scent. And last night I got out the shower. I put on my normal almond out of shower oil before I, pat myself dry, and I sprayed myself. And the almond oil is just a almond oil. It's not a fragrant oil. It's almond oil, like you buy jojoba oil, whatever. I put it on my body and I sprayed this. When I first sprayed it, I could smell it. And I smell really good. Like very sweet saffron, but with fluffy clouds and cotton candy. Like I smell really good. About 30 minutes later, I didn't smell anything. Nothing at all. So I'm walking around the house. We've cleaned up the kitchen. And each kid is wanting to hug me. Each kid is like, oh my God, you smell so good. The girls is like, oh, you smell like when we spray our bottle. And I'll show you the bottle in a minute. And I was like, yeah. And Tara was like, but it's stronger. And I'm like, well, I don't really smell it, So I go to bed, and middle of the night, I'm smelling myself. It's like, it's amplified. It's as if I'm laying there and someone is spraying me while I'm in my sleep. And I'm rolling over like, what the heck is going on? Is my body heating up? Let me move this weighted blanket off of me. And I'm like, why is it so strong now? It is strong. Now, mind you, I sprayed because I couldn't smell it, okay? So I went back and sprayed it. So I wake up at 4:45, 5 o'clock like I normally do, and that's this morning. And I was like, I can still smell me. This is crazy. So I get up, I'm getting myself ready to take the kids to camp. And I said, well, let me spray myself again, and let me see if it happens. What happened last night. I sprayed myself this morning, and y'all, I'm sitting here right now in the bubble. The bubble is so big, you could probably walk through the door and smell me. Now, mind you, I'm spraying upstairs in my bathroom, not in my bedroom, and I can smell it in the hallway upstairs if we spray. So I get ready to take the kids to camp. And Tara's here walking around, and I'm asking her, did you spray like that Baruch? No, I didn't put fragrance on. I asked Penny, hey, what are you wearing for today? You about to head out. What do you have on? And she was like, oh, Bath and Body Works, blah, blah, blah. And it just slipped my mind. Chloe. And I'm like, okay. But everywhere I walk, I can smell me before I even get to the room. And I'm like, oh, what is going on? It was like, oh, that's you. I'm like, it's me? Dang, it is strong. And I'm like, oh, it's strong. So this is what y'all was smelling last night, because I'm strong right now. And it was like, yeah, we told you. So y'all, I was making up my bed before I left to take the kids this morning. And every time I would like flip the covers over, roll back something, fluff up a pillow, it just was wafts and wafts of it. So it's strong. And it projects, and it lasts extremely long. Then if you want something more affordable than BR for 540 that has a heavy muskiness to it, you might want this, okay? So I saw yesterday on fragrancebuy.ca that it was under $50, $47. So I posted up on community tab, hey y'all, don't spend the 60 something that everybody else has it for. It's under $50. Go get it if you want it. If you just want another BR540 clone. However, it is not a clone. So the little bit of sample I have left of that fragrance is not what I smell from this. I still got that same, I went anosmia to it for a while. And you know how it would come back gold with BR 540? This one, it just went away. It was there and it went away. And then hours later, it came back with a vengeance. Like, I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. You called for me because I'm here. And I was like, what the hell is it? What is going on? You know, so today I'm sitting here and I might have sprayed like 7 sprays. I remember saying, oh, I don't do too much, and go about your business. I can tell you one thing, this wig will have to be washed if I want to wear this again. Because it's just right here. Like right here. It's the craziest thing. But then I can smell it all throughout the house. And everybody was like, it smells good. Like, you smell good, but we can smell you everywhere. And I'm like, wow. So when I first got this, I told you it reminded me of the musk or the thickness and heaviness or the cloud I would get when I would spray like Mancera fragrances or Montal. You know how they had that little something different that Middle Eastern fragrances? Okay, so this is why I feel like. I feel like the musk that you would get from Middle Eastern fragrances are more sensual, sexual, almost pheromone-like musk. I feel like most of the musk you get in designer fragrances, more like fragrances from over hither, it's more softer, more palatable for women. It's more feminine, more light, and more like sensual, soft. I feel like this is like, you ready because I'm ready. That's what I feel like. So I think man or woman can wear this fragrance. However, I feel like this is sweet. This is sweet. If saffron had been sitting in Cairo syrup and it was drizzled on top of cotton candy, that's how I feel. With a sexual musk added to it. That's how I feel. This thing is, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wear this all day. And the crazy thing is, there's another bottle I used to wear all the time. Every day, 24 hours. But this one is heavier to me. But it's good. This your clubbing, going out scent. This is your, I want everybody to smell me over everybody else scent. And if you don't care that everybody in mama's wearing BR 540 and everywhere you go, they notice the scent, but you want yours louder than the BR 540, this is your fragrance, okay? So that's my 2 cents on this. I talked about it for more than 7 minutes, and that's all we need. So this is the BR 540 take, right? But this is Armaf, and this is called Untold. So this is from the line of Club de Nuit. This is from the house of Armaf, and this is Untold. All right, so yeah, let's talk about her. This is Imperial. This is also from the Club de Nuit line, and this is from the house of Armaf. For me, after wearing this for a while, loving on her, I will be wearing her with this other fragrance. But it just, hold on, just not right now. And this is going to have to be a nighttime club time. I don't go out clubbing, but you know what I mean? Like a nice bar, a nice outside, sit on the patio, eating at restaurant type of thing for me. Or just a night out hookah spot. Well, you're gonna smoke over the hookahs, okay? That's how strong this is. So this, someone said, reminds them of a mixture of both Delina and Delina exclusive. I can get that because I've had the sample of Delina. I told y'all the travel spray and I did not like it, so I gave it away. It was just too, made my mouth water. It was just too much. But the exclusive, that beast, that sexual, sensual added to it, that's me. That was me, friend. I love that. Well, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it was almost like having a middle sister. So Delina was like the little sister, and she was beautiful and feminine and quite, spoiled, right? And then you had this middle sister who had the qualities of both the older sister and the younger sister. She's in the middle, so she got a little something where she still want to be big and bad and sexy and bold like her older sister, exclusive, but she still had her shyer, more feminine side of her younger sister. Because, she's a little bit of both. As we start to age, you get some that are, a little wilder than others. Well, I get it. I really get it. But this is beautiful to me. And I love that, once again, a Middle Eastern house, Armaf, has did their take on a very popular fragrance. They didn't go out and clone the exact fragrance. Even though I keep saying it reminds me of the exclusive because of that to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it has that extra I'm going to put the notes here, that makes you just I want to spray this. That's why I didn't take the top off this whole time, because I'm going to spray it and I don't want to choke myself out. But this is beautiful, sexy. This is not your first date night. No, ma'am. Wear the Lena first. You're first, okay? Don't hit them with the 1-2. Just introduce yourself, man. Once you've been introduced, you got to know each other for a while. But this is not your Netflix and chill. Yeah, girl, he ain't gonna be able to sit there that long with this and just watch a movie. You're not gonna get through the first 20 minutes, okay? You've been warned. All right, so this is a beautiful fragrance, Imperial. Definitely get this if you can. If you like that type of scent profile, the Delenas and exclusives, you may really like this. Now this beauty right here, I've always loved this fragrance, and I told you all I actually enjoyed this one more than the original Mademoiselle. I actually sold that one on eBay a couple years ago, and this is the Club de Nuit. I think it's just for her or something like that. I don't even know. Woman, that's what it is. And this is a beautiful take on Mademoiselle. However, it is more sweeter to me. That patchouli isn't as pronounced to me as Mademoiselle. However, when I wear this out, people think that's what I have on. They just think I overspray. Like, I feel like both of those fragrances can get it. They're both beautiful, signature scent worthy fragrances. Very flirty yet mature, like in common sense, like mature, like, yeah, I can see college girls. I can see grown, more mature in age women. I can see a lot of beautiful, everyday, this is my fragrance. I don't have to think about it. And you just smell good, and you smell elegant all day. Like, right? It still have a little playfulness to it, but the patchouli makes it more of a more mature fragrance for me. So, yeah, I love it though. It's really good. So I would recommend this if you don't want to spend the coins on Mademoiselle. You want a tad bit of sweetness, but out and about in the air, no one knows the difference. I do like that they did their own little take on this fragrance. I'm not a huge fan of these bottles. I've come, I guess, accustomed to them now. I've broken my chain. You see that? But I've definitely got my use of this bottle, and I'll continue to wear it. It's just that, I don't know, it's the patchouli and the added, I don't know, I do like it though, especially around spring. Yeah, I really do like it. So let me know if you have any of these that we discussed so far, and what are your thoughts on which one is your favorite one from the line so far. Ooh, I miss you. So this is Club de Nuit Intense. I would love to get the male version, but I have this one. It is a take on Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. So if you're interested in fragrance and want to spend all the coins and you can't find it, get this. Okay, this is a beautiful, once again, saffron. But girl, this thing is spicy, and it has nutmeg, and it's just spicy, like spicy. Like if you love those spicy, loud Middle Eastern fragrances, and you like that cloud of sillage that follows you everywhere you go, like this is not a close encounter fragrance. This is definitely being announced before I walk in the room fragrance. This is definitely one of those fragrances when you leave, they'll still smell you. It will linger wherever you left. This is it for you. This is a loud fragrance. I kind of want to spray it, but I'm so overwhelmed with fragrance this morning from spraying myself. So hold on a second. Yeah, this is loud. So this is like Winter Bay. I don't even know how much is left in here. I don't have to spray a lot of this, so it's quite full, but during the winter, I do enjoy wearing this fragrance on a coat. You know how you spray a coat, and when the cool temps come and that wind is whipping through, it's going to whip through and smell, and it still has that sweetness to it, but it's almost like a dry, sweet saffron nutmeg fragrance for me. And that pepper, you know how you sprinkle pepper on food, you get the sneezing, how it just kind of like up your nose? That's the beginning of this fragrance. But when it dries out, it is beautiful. It is definitely reminiscent of Noir de Noir. It's one of the closest ones I have out there. So I would definitely recommend this if you're interested. Let me know if you have this or not. And do you have the new one, the Club de Nuit? I think it's some kind of man fragrance. I don't know. I'm interested in getting it to see what it smells like. It's affordable. Why not? So at one point, these fragrances were like, I don't know, $39, $49 a piece. You can still get the Club de Nuit Woman for under $30, whether it's Amazon or one of the other great market sites. I will link the Amazon link down below. The one thing about these fragrances is if you're looking for them, type them in Google search and then see which ones have the better prices. Because sometimes Jumbo Shop will have better prices, and then you'll be shocked that one day you'll go look like I did yesterday, and Fragrance Buy had the best price. So, for all of these. And then sometimes you'll look for them and they'll be sold out. So they come and go. Don't worry about that. You can definitely check FragranceNet and then try to search for the 37% off coupon to save you even more money. But these are beautiful, long-lasting fragrances. The CR is just redonkulous on every last one of these. I definitely think for the price, you can't get for me, you can't get better dupes for the price of what these are. These are really good. There is something else I'm going to compare on the next video, but for right now, I can tell you this whole line is banging. Okay, so I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this type of video, make sure you click like so that maybe others who watch the same type of videos you do will come out and see me or hang out with me. I don't know. And if you're new to my channel, welcome again. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you click the bell and click the arrow down for all. This way you'll be notified each and every time I do an upload, whether I do something on the community tab or just go live or anything, okay? I'll see you on the next video. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me today. Peace and blessings.